Okay, so if you'd like to come down, I'll show you this. Now I'm going to locate also where your cast iron comes out next to that cast pipe. In case you do have issues that, either now or later you need to tend to. Okay, so watch the big screen there, and that's your sewer line right there. That's where your line, the water's going this way, right?
Okay.
So that's the main?
Yep.
Alright.
So that's the main. Yep.
Or at the end, yeah.
So like I said, this is all cracked pipe here. And you have
Cracked,
tree root.
right?
Yeah, cracked, the clay pipe.
Yep.
So you have tree root coming through there quite a bit in that area. Traveling a little bit down to the next connection. This connection looks good.
Is that one of the skips that you were talking about?
No, but right here you have some calcium buildup around there. If you get somebody to come out here and snake out the line, what I'll do is I'll recommend, because there's more coming back, I'll recommend that you have an expandable cutter. So it goes inside the pipe and opens up to the walls of the pipe on the inside and cuts there. Because a lot of times you'll have a 4-inch line like this. A plumber will come out and put a 2-inch hole through your tree root, and then 3 months later the tree root grows back and you got the same problems you had before. So you need to have that expandable cutter, and that will take care of your calcium buildup at the same time. Here you have more, as you can see, that's holding a little bit of water there too.
The calcium buildup holding water, or
No.
the tree root? Okay.
The pipe is just holding water right there. And as long as it's not, as long as that belly, belly's where your connections are here, and here, and the pipe settles in the middle, and it holds water. As long as that's not too extensive, too long, and too close to the foundation of the house, it's really not too big of a deal.
So where are we right now?
We're at 57 feet out.
Okay, so
Yeah, you don't have nothing to worry about with that.
yeah.
A little more tree root there coming through. As soon as I pass that connection there, we have a belly that's a little bit longer. I saw that when I was coming through. Again, that belly's only about 3 feet long, and it's 52 feet out at the least. So with this age of a pipe, we're really not too concerned about that. We are kind of concerned about the buildup that's coming on the pipe on the inside here on the side walls.
Is that
Again,
calcium or like food? Or
that's just grease.
Grease.
Someone putting grease down the lines. Also, if your washer vent your water washer drain line has to have a screen on it, because all that lint goes into the line in the line and turns to almost like a tar, and it just nastiest the line up and makes it real.
Does
real dirty.
snaking kind of flush that away, or no?
Snaking will break that up.
Break
Yeah.
it up, okay.
Yep. So that it can flush down. See, here's your that's a coupling connection right there. That's a really nice one, right? As you can see, that there's not much sticking up there. What year is the house again?
Oh, 60 something.
That's what I thought, like mid-60s or something. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So holding a little bit of water there, that's very common. That's just another calcium buildup there on the side. Could have a little tree root in it also. More calcium. Now I'm at 30.
And calcium buildup from the water.
Yeah, and now I'm at 30 feet.
So when are we underneath the house?
You're not going to be, because it goes out. See
Oh,
those
this is
caps?
the back wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
fantastic.
see those caps there?
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about. Somebody cemented those in, and
yeah.
and you really, if you ever need to snake or maintain this line, you really need to have those open. So I'm going to take a picture of that. I'm going to put that in my report too, saying that you need to break those loose and actually have those work for you. one side, one of those caps is the sanitary side, the other one is your storm drain side, which collects all the water from around your house and brings it there. Just outside the foundation wall, those two will come together and go into one pipe. But I haven't seen any cracks, anything like that. So this one here, you can see how raised this one is. I'm trying to figure out if that is calcium or if that is the connection itself, and it's calcium. That's calcium, so that will go away too as soon as they snake this out. I'm going to hit it a couple times more with my camera, see if I can get the brake loose. Sometimes I use my camera as a battering ram. Shouldn't do it, but
Right.
I like results too much. And nobody helps me pay for my equipment when I gotta take it. So that's not bad. A little bit of water here, some more calcium buildup there. Once this line is cleared, most of this water will be gone because your pitch, your pitch is only a 1/4 inch, like every 3 feet. So, once all this stuff is out of your system, that will drain right out. Another little belly right there that I saw coming out again, that's only about 1 foot long. Certainly wouldn't worry about that. I would say all in all, for the age of this line, it's in pretty good shape. Now see, this is where your crack pipe, here's the crack that we were in, and this is the cast iron. That's the connection to the cast iron. See how dirty this is on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's from your lint going into this tub with no screen on it. It causes a lot of issues, so you want to get that screen on there. But you know what? When I was going out, I thought I saw, like I said, I had a lot of water on just to get me out there, right? So I thought your connections were a lot worse than they actually are. They're really not bad at all. Yep. That's why I camera both ways. Most people own the camera coming back, and it's like, is that my house? How do I know that's my house?
Because they
So
roll
I,
around in the basement.
yeah, that's what I do. Is before I put my camera in, I go like this, show everybody that this is the house I'm at.
Yep. I had a plumber guy on a listing, and he didn't do that. And I said, whose sewer is this?
Yeah,
He's
right.
like, are you kidding me? It's ours. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, you couldn't know. How could you know?
Right.
So, other than being a little bit dirty and having a little bit of tree root in there, you're really good.
Okay. And the tree root's not going to be detrimental to that.
No, if it was real heavy, then I would say, you know what, let's get the tree root out of there and take a second look. At those areas that the tree root, because sometimes what happens is the tree root gets into that connection and grows down the line on the inside. It's really hard to get it out when it does that. And who can tell what that section of line looks like if it's filled with tree root, right? So, but you don't have that issue, so I'm not going to recommend that you have another camera inspection. I know that you're okay.
So you're familiar with like the Royal Oak area?
Oh yeah.
They have the plumbers like Roto-Rooter. I see that. Like every couple of years they have to have, if not every year,